Hello and welcome to D6 Tricks. I finally got the transition to have sound. Woo!
Yay!
I did it. So I took a break for actual December because of a variety of factors, some of which included, me being sick and it being Christmas. But now that it's January, we all know it's the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas.
Yes.
I'm not late. You're late.
Mm-hmm.
James miss.
Mm-hmm. So, to celebrate the most wonderful time of the year, Christmas, it's not January, fuck you. Today, we are going to be playing a game called Hometown Holiday. The link for it is actually up on stream right now, and so is the very squished front page of it. But basically, it's what if every Hallmark movie and the crazier Hallmark movie spin-offs were a TTRPG. So, the goal of this game, unless you are playing the friend, which may or may not come up here in a couple minutes, you gotta get a chaste Christmas kiss from the love interest. That's me. Hi, I'm playing the love interest. I'm playing everyone else in this small Christmas town. While everyone else is playing, archetypes of people you typically see in Hallmark movies, like the, oh, I'm a very savvy businesswoman who doesn't know the true meaning of Christmas. Oh, I'm dating someone but they're mean, and there's a hunky guy on the flight next home. I'm the cool single parent who is kind of looking for love but not really, those kinds of things.
Yes.
Fuck you, Queen, I don't know how to spell her last name.
It's Mizora, not Nizora.
Alright, fine. Mizora? There, sure, I can do that.
Oh, God.
There we go.
What did you do?
I fixed her name.
That's fine.
I did it.
It's canon.
There have been worse names in Hallmark movies. So, for those of you who want to know how to play and don't want to, go look up the link and get a glance yourself, it's pretty simple. You pick a character archetype and they have 3 stats. Sweaters, which is how well you do physical stuff. Basically any test of brawn or speed or whatever. There's Coco, which is mental tasks. And then there's Cheer, which is your natural charm and love of the holidays. If you roll low enough, you don't love Christmas enough. And that's the biggest crime you can commit in a Hallmark movie. Everyone rolls 2d6 when challenged by me, the GM, using these stats. And if they succeed, good things happen. And if they fail, bad things by Hallmark standards happen. It's not gonna be anything drastic, because it's a Hallmark movie. What are the stakes? Someone is sad on Christmas?
Sad and possibly single.
Sad and possibly single.
Truly the worst outcome.
Yeah. And there may be some goals throughout the story, but really the chief goal, unless you are the friend, which may or may not come up here in a few minutes, the chief goal is to get the most points, so you get smooched by the love interest. And also, fulfill your secret goal. That's right, every kind of character has a secret goal that not even I, the DM, know about, but they will announce to me at the end, after the smooch is given, and that will determine the final point scores.
Spicy.
Spicy. Now, with that being said, let us talk about today's story. Today is the small town of Woodhurst, which is somewhere in rural America. It could be anywhere in rural America. It could also be in Vancouver pretending to be rural America. We don't know for sure. The town of Woodhurst is pretty sleepy. It's not super economically huge, but it is known for one thing in particular. The Children's Christmas Benefit Concert. Yes, the orphanage in Woodhurst would normally be very sad, but every Christmas the orphans come together and perform a wonderful celebration of the Christmas season. And people love it so much because it's children singing about the joys of capitalism and Noel. Don't laugh. It's a very serious It's a very serious story about orphans who want to perform for Christmas.
No,
How
I know.
could you laugh
Sorry,
at the
orphans.
orphans.
Why are you
Sorry,
laughing at the orphans, you monster? Stop laughing at the orphans!
Sorry, no orphans. Sorry.
Yeah. Which is actually a decent translation, because lately, the budget has been getting tighter and tighter. The orphanage has had to take out some business loans, and thanks to business loans and product placement in the usual Christmas pageant, some of that Christmas cheer has gone. And, well, Woodhurst may not have the same magic, but somewhere deep down there's someone who, beneath loans, business, and orphans, can really discover the true meaning of Christmas. So, first, we're going to start off with a man who, despite not being an orphan, and in fact not being a child, he's like 30-something, nevertheless performs regularly at the Children's Benefit Concert for Christmas. Yeah.
Lovely.
His name is Sean Foster, and he's a pretty good-looking guy, like, decent shape, short brown hair, just a bit of beard stubble that he didn't bother to shave, but it looks effortless like he didn't do it. Bright blue eyes. He looks like a CW main character.
Would you say he's good sized?
Oh, he's definitely good-sized.
Big.
Yeah. As a musician, he likes several things. The world's best cup of hot chocolate, Christmas, not thinking too hard about things, and Christmas. He listed Christmas twice. Yes, he loves Christmas. He's not the smartest guy, Sean. But being in a small town, Sean has a good heart and a good personality, willing to open it up to love everybody, including the best friend, which is in fact an archetype and one of the characters being played today. So one of Sean's friends, sorry, I'm just clarifying something in the rules chat real quick. Yeah, so one of Sean's friends is hanging out with him as Sean is doing some tune-ups on his guitar, which is definitely a thing that musicians do. I know musicians. I'm not just writing this off the seat of my pants for a Hallmark quick check. This friend... Now, when I initially wrote this, I just put friend of everybody, and that made sense at the time. But I think I'd like this particular friend, Erica Moore, to speak for themselves about how friendly they are.
Oh, well, howdy, y'all. I'm just Erica Moore. Live here in this humble town of ours. Have a cat. Help volunteering out. And just dear friend to everyone.
You certainly are. Everyone loves you, Erica Moore. Platonically, of course, because you're just so friendly.
Of course.
Everyone also loves the cat in the way that people love animals, because otherwise this would be weird.
Absolutely.
Nah. So, in the middle of tuning his guitar, Sean takes a heavy sigh and looks up at you, shakes his head, and is like, You heard about the new backer for the Christmas pageant, right? Old Richmond Co.?
Oh, yeah, I heard about it, all right.
Yeah. I just get some bad vibes from them, you know? Like, I think Richmond Company doesn't really care about the pageant, or, oh, Lord help me, even Christmas, so much as they care about the land that the orphanage is on.
No, it's just absolutely horrible that a company like that could even exist.
I don't even know how they make money, but I do know they have a shitload of it.
Oh, more than I would ever see.
Well, at least they are giving some money, because without it, I don't think we could put on this performance this year.
Yeah, between all the other sponsors running thin this year, even if we don't like the feel of them, don't have much of a choice.
Hopefully they won't put too many, ads in the middle of the baby Jesus scene,
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Well, he stands up, finishes tuning the guitar. Once again, I thought it was already tuned, but he did it again while you were talking. Yeah. And now that he's finished, he's like, well, I I've got some more music equipment that's being flown in today. Wanna come with me to the airport? We can pick it up together. I only have 2 hands and 1 guitar after all.
Oh, absolutely. It never hurts to have additional hands around.
And so you head off to the airport of Woodhurst. Why does it have its own airport? Who knows? Anyway, Woodhurst doesn't have a whole lot of people flying in and out because, small town, not a whole lot of economic exports, which makes it even more interesting when someone who is obviously a very high-class businesswoman is just touching down as Sean and Erica arrive at the airport. Someone who you might describe as being married to the job. Would you care to describe yourself as you step off the airplane?
My name is Charlotte. My last name is actually Starr, not Howard's. I changed my mind recently. Don't worry about it. It's in no way related to other canons. My name is Charlotte Charlie Starr. I am technically I guess you would call it a professional assistant to the head of the Richmond Corporation, my mother. We don't really usually give her a name. We just go with her. It's just more convenient. Yeah, I guess I'm here to check out this Christmas pageant. Gotta make sure that our money is well spent. I am so fucking stressed out. I am on my 3rd latte of the day, and I do not think it is enough. There is slush on my boots, and I am not having a good time. Fuck this season. I want to go to the fucking Hawaii.
Unfortunately, this is not Hawaii. This is somewhere in the middle of the United States. This is like the opposite of Hawaii.
I'm aware.
Just give me 1 second. I need to clarify another rule real quick.
Thank you. There's a lot of words in this document. Oh my god, thanks.
It's okay, it threw me too.
I don't think you're feeling the Christmas spirit. I think you're angry, and we haven't even introduced you yet, and you're not feeling the spirit of Christmas.
No, surprisingly. How can I not feel the spirit of Christmas in January?
It's Donkey Kong December, excuse you. Yes, typing sounds. I love mechanical keyboards. You can fight me on this one, chat.
Yeah, mechanical keyboards are great. Fuck off.
Superior.
We're getting way off topic. We're getting way off the topic of a
this
wholesome
isn't
Hallmark
Christmassy
Christmas.
at all. There's nothing more Christmassy than mechanical keyboards.
Exactly. So, you are cold and miserable, not feeling the Christmas spirit at all, stepping off the airplane. You're pretty much the only other person who came with significant luggage, because the only other people you can see in the luggage terminal fumbling with some half-open suitcases that have, like, musical equipment, speakers, more guitars. You think you see a drum set, just a singular drum, maybe, poking out of it? It's a pretty hunky-looking, CW-looking kind of dude. And a best friend, who you also know as your best friend, because they're everyone's best friend.
God. Erica?
What? Charlie?
Erica! What are you doing here? What? I didn't know you played... I guess that, you are good at so many instruments. As my best friend, you're good at many things.
One would think, but no, none of these are mine. They belong to my friend here.
He puts down, Sean Foster puts down a suitcase, somehow glistening with sweat in the middle of the snow, flashes a smile at you. Hey, I don't recognize you, from town. Name's Sean Foster. Holds out a hand.
Charlie Starr. Laughs nervously, takes hand and shakes it. you wouldn't have seen me from around. Obviously, I'm not from here by basis of me being in an airport, like you are in this airport with me.
Oh, well,
Should,
in that case, hearty welcome to town. I think you're gonna love it here. It's got a real jingly charm to it, you know?
Absolutely.
Sure, as Charlie goes to, tries to grab one of her bags from, like, the conveyor belt, and then, it spectacularly slips and falls. Like, it doesn't make any sense why she's slipping and falling. There's nothing to slip or fall on.
Yeah, absolutely not. Whoa, let me get... And Sean rushes over, grabs the suitcase in one arm and you in the other.
Thank you?
Yeah. You better watch out. It's pretty slippery around here.
Yeah, I can... It must be all the snow. Really wish I'd gone to Hawaii.
Hawaii's nothing compared to this kind of Christmas spirit.
Absolutely.
Sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my things here. Erica, what are you part of this Christmas pageant thing? Is that why you're here to, like, someone was supposed to pick me up, someone related to this whole Christmas pageant song and dance. It complete waste of fucking time, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm not directly associated with it. I just help out behind the scenes. Totally volunteer work. I'm not on anything. I like helping out around here. You know, the orphans put on a good show.
Oh, you're so good at helping.
What I do best.
Sorry, go ahead.
So, okay, well, you are helping with the pageant. I'm supposed to meet someone else who's working on this stupid pageant.
You hear the sound of some high heels clacking on the airport floor, and you turn around. There's a fairly short, not quite as short as Charlie, but like around 5'4" woman in high heels, pretty long blonde hair, and a very large coat over basically everything because she is much colder than all the rest of you for whatever reason. Walks into the airport. That would likely be me. Hello there. My name is Clarkton, Gloria Clarkton. I run the orphanage, and apparently, since my Uber driver quit, I am now going to be driving you to your hotel.
Okay. I mean, a ride's a ride, right? As long as I don't have to walk in this cold weather, right?
Precisely. I was about to say you get used to it, but I certainly don't, she says, gesturing at the coat.
Oh, I believe it. Okay, well,
Oh, hello, Erica!
Yeah.
Long time no see!
Yep. Hello, madam.
Good to see that you're, at the very least, helping, if not directly. We kind of need all the help we can get. There's been so many budget cuts, and that Richmond company is not making their loans easy.
Oh, don't I know it?
Well, I mean, if it depends on how well you fill out your paperwork and where the money is going. And hi, as the representative of the Richmond Corporation, listen, as long as you put on a good show, I'm sure I can make sure that the money goes where it needs to.
Gloria turns to you. You kind of notice that she is biting her tongue as Sean's like, Oh, you're with the company. I thought they were sending someone else tomorrow. Never mind. Look. If you're here for the show, I can at least make some kind of personal guarantee. Gonna be great.
Sure. Maybe it will be. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, it absolutely will. Don't worry about it. We always put on the best shows, or they always put on the best shows.
Yeah, those orphans are talented, man.
Yeah, no one more talented than sad little orphans.
Some of them are happy. Anyway, Gloria, how about I do you a favor? I'll drive over to the hotel. Do you know where it is? I'll figure it out.
I mean, it's not that big of a town. How many hotels can you guys have?
Just the one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with him. Sounds good.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, Erica, you wanna come with? Help me navigate.
Absolutely. After all, everyone knows you can't learn your left from your right in this town.
Don't I know it?
You just have to hold up your hands and check which one makes an L. It's not that
Oh,
hard. Okay, let's
trust
go.
me, Charlie. We've tried everything.
Okay.
All right. And so off the car drives. Sean is not the best driver. The conditions are fine, and he's not like unsafe. He just, misses turn lanes a lot. It's like, no, it's fine. This is just shortcut, And in the middle of taking a shortcut, he quickly steps on the brakes because standing in the street is a very jolly-looking, but also pretty lost-looking woman. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Why is she in the middle of the road?
Because sometimes people with a lot of holiday spirit archetypes are a little, Cloud Cuckoo Landerish.
You're right. Yeah, so you see this woman about 5'5". She's wrapped in sort of very traditional looking furs. What's very peculiar about her is she's got very long purple hair, which you could just assume she dyed. And yeah, she turns in a bit of a panic. And as soon as she realizes the car's stopped and she's safe, she just blinks, cocks her head, and just says, "Hello."
All right. Sean stops the car, opens up the door. You okay? You probably shouldn't be standing in the road. I hear it's not safe.
"Oh, I'm in the road? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to."
There's a crosswalk.
"A what?"
It's those little lions on the street down there.
And immediately you recognize the voice of your best friend who you definitely know, Erica Moore.
I have a way to describe this. It's you!
Una, what are you doing here?
I don't know!
How?
I haven't seen you in so long. It's like you came to me in a dream.
Yeah, sure, we'll call it a dream.
She comes and hugs you.
Yes. So, if you don't know why you're here, sweetie, why are you staying someplace?
Well, I don't know. I was going to have a look about. But there's a lot of, shall you say, crossroads about. Is that what you call it?
Yes, there is. Well, it just so happens that we are already on our way to the hotel here. Do you want to just come along with us? I'm sure we wouldn't mind one more passenger with us.
Yeah, the car seats at least 4.
I'd be more than happy to join you in your concealed carriage.
Yep, come on.
All right, hop on in.
All right, Una will squish in.
Squish.
Charlie's sitting here like, am I the only one noticing that she's saying really weird things?
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Una Missouri.
Yeah, hi.
Holds out
Charlie-
hand eagerly.
Charlie Star shakes it. What? Like,
Charlie
just has a look of like, just this kid. Charlie just has this look of like, am I the only one realizing this is fucking weird?
Yeah. How about that? We got a reunion here right in the middle of our humble little town. That's some Christmas magic right there, if that is nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, like somebody wasn't paying attention to where they were going, but okay.
No, I know where we're going. We're going to the hotel.
No, not you, Sean. You're perfect.
Oh, thank you. Let's see, it's past one of these crosswalks here. Not that one.
Erica, can't you just use Google Maps?
Oh, I could, but that'd take half the fun out of it, hon.
Guys, please, we are on. I am on a schedule. I have to at least use the hotel's Wi-Fi. I have got to send this email to my boss or she's gonna be so mad.
Oh, don't get in a twist. You'll get there soon enough.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Do schedules just not exist in this town? Is that the problem?
Nope. We're a small town. We kind of do things on our own time. And right now, that time is Christmas time.
Always take things slow and steady.
Lovely.
Oh, there's the hotel. It's the one that says hotel on the sign.
Yep. Hasn't changed since yesterday.
Ah,
Sean,
wonder why I never noticed.
Sean, I have a quick, tiny little question.
Yeah?
You can read, right?
Yeah?
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, I do just read the sign.
Good. Proud of you.
I mean, my first language is, of course, sheet music. I am a musician, after all.
Oh, I noticed.
A bard.
We don't call it that anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah, after the whole Bard Rebellion of 1683, we don't call it that anymore.
The Bard
Oh.
Rebellion?
Oh,
Yeah, it
I'm
was-
sorry.
It was a whole thing.
All right, I'll call you. Can I call you Music Man instead?
Sure, Music Man works.
Music Man.
You can also call me Sean, if you want. Since, we're friends. Friends call each other by their first names.
Sean the Music Man. Gotcha.
That'll work.
Oh, she's not wrong there.
Anyway, here is the hotel. I will be back tomorrow to catch everyone up, let everyone know how the concert is going, since I just got a text message on the way here. I didn't read it until now because I'm a responsible driver, saying, hey, the old manager just quit. I guess I'm the new manager.
No.
Oh,
You did not need that right now.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
My managerial skills are fair to middling on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic.
well, if your management skills are fair to middling, I will say, as a professional assistant, I'm actually halfway decent at it. So, I guess if I need to make sure that my company's money is going where it needs to be, I can maybe see if I can.
Oh, cool. I just need to take inventory and stock first, and then I'll let you know how it is in the morning.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thanks, Sean.
All right. And so, with a big dopey smile and a wink, Sean lets you all out at the hotel.
All right, let's go get you ladies checked in.
Mm-hmm.
This pageant is fucking doomed.
What was that, hon?
Erica, he doesn't know his left from his right. He hasn't worked out the your hand makes an L thing. I'm very concerned.
Oh, you're just overreacting, hon. Not everyone moved up to the big city like you did.
I was about to say, that's quite an accent you've picked up.
Oh,
Erica?
Yeah,
Erica's accent? This is what she's always talked like.
it's been quite a few years since I've seen her.
oh yeah. It fluctuates every now and again, but when you're home, it's where your accent is.
You remind me of someone, a friend of mine. She's a really good, shall we say, angel in the snow.
Aw. Well, thank you, Anna.
You're more than welcome. Just links arms with her. Come on, let's go.
Let's get you a room.
They're insufferable.
All right. You head into the hotel just as a pretty stocky-looking African-American guy, the only one you've seen so far in this Hallmark movie. He's wearing a police officer's uniform, opens the exit door, almost bumps into you, is like, oh, pardon me, steps out of the way, lets you all in, tips his hat, goes, keep out of trouble now.
Will
And
do.
walks out in the
Thank
snow.
you kindly.
No promises!
All right. So, for the sake of plot, hotel check-in is really easy. No one is here. It's a small town. Of course they have available rooms.
How convenient.
Oh, very convenient.
What a spacious inn we've got here.
And then the morning comes. Did
Whoa.
anyone do anything particularly interesting by Hallmark standards during the night?
Wistfully look at the people around observing.
All right. So, the people you can see from your hotel window include the officer from before, who looks like a budget version of Reginald Vell Johnson from Die Hard.
Okay.
He seems to be having a good time, picking up all sorts of Twinkies from the convenience store across the street. Gloria, finally walking back, yelling angrily at the Uber driver who quit midway through coming to pick her up on the phone.
Incredible.
And you can also see a more slender figure, as it starts getting dark. Still obviously humanoid, but pretty small, very slim, wearing a thick brown leather overcoat and a hat to disguise any facial features. Crawl up towards one of the light poles on the street, then clamber up the light pole, unscrew the light bulb from it, and then run off with the light bulb in hand.
That's theft! I respect that.
So that is your observation of the people around you this Donkey Kong December night.
Just rests her chin on her hands like,
Ah.
Oh my god.
Erica does nothing of note. She shares eggnog with her cat.
The cat loves eggnog.
God. Charlie sends no less than 20 emails, balances multiple accounts over the course of the evening, sets up several schedules for her boss and her older siblings over the course of the evening, and doesn't go to bed until 2 a.m.
This is a normal workload for someone who's a businesswoman.
Yes, this is very normal for her.
Incredibly
At
normal.
most, she has one singular glass of wine before going to bed and mutters, "It's wine o'clock, am I right, ladies?" as she stares blankly at her fucking Excel spreadsheet. It's going really good for her.
Alright, it's going great. Yeah. Eventually, the morning comes. You can hear some wistful guitar playing in the lobby.
What's that? Is that
As you
the
head down
music
to
room?
investigate what that is,
Yes.
you find Sean is down there playing a guitar wistfully while sitting on one of the lobby couches.
Una wistfully listens.
Sean, your guitar playing is wistful this morning.
Oh, hey Charlie. Yeah, it's I usually play the guitar wistfully when I hear bad news in the morning. It helps me, get the wistful emotions out.
Bad news?
What bad news?
Well, I just heard from some of the guys who are managing the loan to the orphanage's pageant, and the door to the hotel bursts open. Standing there is a burly-looking Russian man in an ill-fitting suit with sunglasses on indoors and an ill-fitting headpiece in one ear. And stepping from behind him is what you would consider an evil British person by Hallmark standards, a guy putting on just vaguely kind of a British accent with slicked back black hair and a suit that looks tailored up top, but not in the pants, which are just store-bought. Erica is also there. Just, they don't live in the motel, but they are friends. Anyway. So, the British man clears his throat, steps inside. "Thank you, but I like to be the bearer of bad news." I take it you know who I am already. I am Julian Richmond III, Esquire, nephew of the founder of Richmond Company, and I came here to investigate where my money is going.
Excuse me?
Never heard of you
I'm
in my
here to
life.
do that.
Well, great, now I'm here too. That just makes it so much easier.
Why? I just contacted my boss this morning and she told me everything was fine.
Oh, did you not see the 4 a.m. email?
No, I was sleeping.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. If you check the 4 a.m. email, you would know that I was on my way to investigate where our money was going, and I am shocked and appalled to see it is going to a pageantry for orphans in Who Gives a Fuck America.
Charlie is like frantically checking her phone, sees the email, her tiny little fist clenches around her iPhone. We had a discussion at the meeting, which I think you would have seen if you'd been there. But the thing with charitable donations is we do things like this because then we get to write this stuff off on the company's taxes. I feel that that's a really basic thing that even someone like you should understand.
Yes, but where's the profit in that? There isn't any. It's gross.
The profit is we get to write it off of our taxes!
Your taxes, maybe. I'm too rich for taxes.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway,
Well,
as I said, I'm here to be the bearer of bad news. I am withdrawing my loan for the orphans pageant. In fact, not only am I withdrawing my loan, I am here to request that all the money that was spent from it be returned to Richmond Company in full by Christmas Day.
It's outrageous.
Well, that's just not nice.
We already spent that money. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I suppose I'll have to take it out by repossessing the orphanage and the land on it. Unless I get that money.
Oh.
This Miss Nuts should have seen that one coming.
But if you do that, then where can the orphans go?
I don't know. The salt mines? You still mine salt around here, right? Children fit in mines very easily. They're small.
That's the point. They're small. They're not supposed to work.
Oh, so they're freeloaders. Is that just saying, oh god, then I'm doing the world a favor. I'm putting more jobs in the world.
Oh,
what
for
are you
goodness.
doing? The PR optics on this are gonna look awful. We're gonna get dragged on Twitter.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just buy Twitter. No one will make fun of me once I buy Twitter.
No. We can't let this happen. For one thing, like I said, gonna look awful on Twitter. Also, the orphans will be sad or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? The orphan's sad. That makes me wistful. Sean plays another guitar chord.
It's okay, Sean. You will not have to play another note of wistful guitar on my watch. I'm going to save this Christmas pageant, so maybe we won't look so bad on Twitter.
Oh,
And so
you're
you won't
welcome
be
to
wistful.
try. I look forward to seeing what disasters you break out. Gregory, tally-ho, carry me to the covered carriage. The big Russian guy just picks up Julian Richmond III, Esquire, in one arm and steps out of the hotel.
Wait, before you go.
Gregory, turn me around. Then he does.
Hi, I'm Una.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And Gregory turns around once more, heading out of the hotel.
Una, don't greet him. He's an asshole.
Well, I mean, sure, but assholes have their good sides.
Una, he's trying to take money from orphans.
I've known worse.
Would the good side of an asshole be the inside or the outside?
Depends on who
What?
you ask, honey.
Depending on what you're into.
Well, either way, this certainly won't do.
No.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get all that money for the die? I spent a lot of money on musical equipment.
Wait, how much? I'm sorry. Musical equipment? You've put this pageant on every year. What did you need more musical equipment for? What did you buy, Sean?
Well, usually we just rented it, but I thought if we bought it, it would be future-proof.
Future-proof.
You know what? No, it's fine. I'm going to make sure that he doesn't take your guitar from you. It's gonna be fine. Oh my god. Just this look of like horror is dawning over Charlie's face as she realizes, like, honestly, probably the reason this place is doing so bad money-wise is maybe because Sean is in charge of this.
He was just put in charge of it yesterday, so...
Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's not only on him.
Do you still have the receipts?
You're supposed to keep those?
Oh,
Okay.
well,
You know, it's fine. It's fine. You can keep the music instruments. We just have to come up with a way to raise a bunch of money very quickly.
hmm.
Oh my god. I just got the greatest idea.
What is it?
What if we put on a benefit concert for the benefit concert? For the children.
Sean,
Certainly not the worst idea you've had.
it isn't.
No,
I mean,
we can't put on the first benefit concert because we're gonna get loaned out. But if we raise the money to buy back the loan with another benefit concert, we could put on the original benefit concert and save the children.
you know what? That's not too bad. It's what the bards call busking, right?
We're not supposed to say that anymore. The Bard Revolution of 1682.
Sorry, the music men or music women. They call it busking.
Are there any options besides?
I have a
Doing
very
a
limited
car
set of
wash?
skills.
Maybe car wash.
I could certainly try a car wash. I don't know who would be attracted to a very fit mid-30s single man washing their car though.
No, in this town, I just don't know that would do well.
What if?
What?
No, I forget you guys call it Christmas. Where I'm from, we call it Yule.
Where the fuck are you from?
Well, I travel a lot, so
Alex, what's it called again? I forgot.
Lymphos?
Lymphos, that's it.
I'm from Lymphos.
You have lymph nodes? I'm so sorry.
No, Lymphos.
Sean,
I had
lymph nodes is
lymphangioma
something
when
that
I was
everyone
5 and it
has.
sucked.
Oh my god.
No. Well, I remember. I mean, we just give presents to each other, but didn't you guys have somebody called, what was it, Father Christmas?
Oh yeah, Santa Claus. He won't be coming until Christmas Eve though, and I don't want to wait for him. He usually doesn't give like cash.
What if you do these carriage washes dressed as Father Christmas?
That might work if he
Not
also
the worst
takes his shirt
idea.
off.
Okay, that's something we could try.
And maybe we could earn a bit of extra money on the side with some maybe Christmas treats.
Yeah, let's do that. Tell you what, how about we will do a car wash, and maybe we can also have music at the car wash. And this is a quaint little hometown. There's gotta be some baked goods somewhere that people would be willing to offer for this important thing. So I think with those things together, we could probably maybe save the pageant without putting on a second pageant to save the pageant.
Okay, we'll put a pin in the second benefit concert.
Okay. Yes,
Right.
Sean, we'll put a pin in it.
Let's work our way up.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think it's not a half bad idea. Just like this tweet on Twitter isn't a half bad idea.
Damn, Erica, way to go. Actually, wait a second, Erica, I also work for them.
Oh, I know, honey, but I didn't forward it to you.
Yeah, but you know what?
They're rich. They'll still pay ya. Besides, doesn't sound like your boss over there cares much about your well-being in this sitch.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It is
All we have to
fine.
do is save the pageant, and then maybe my job will not get canceled on Twitter.com. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Charlie. Turn that frown upside down.
Fuck you.
What did I do?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I
I'm
wish you
very
guys.
stressed.
I wish you guys wouldn't fight. That's really not in the holiday spirit, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad enough to wistfully play the guitar again.
Oh my god.
Ah, yep. All the more wistful tunes.
I am sorry. I'm just very stressed out. I apologize for not getting into the holiday spirit. Never mind the fact that money is about to be taken from orphans.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go and have a happy Yule time as best as we can.
Sure.
All right. So, the car wash was the first idea, so let's start with that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and have everyone make a separate kind of roll. So, Charlie, you came up with the car wash idea, yes?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead and roll Coco for me, 2d6 plus your Coco score, to, like, see the logistics of setting up a car wash in a small town and see how easy that is.
3, 5, 8 plus 3 is my Coco score, so that's 11.
11! Yeah, wow! Somehow, you managed to find enough people with enough cars in the middle of buttfuck nowhere America that you, like, yeah, I could set up a car wash and raise an amount of money for the children's.
Alex, shows to know how often you're in rural buttfuck America. I'll have you know that rural buttfuck America, everyone has at least one pickup truck, if not 2 or 3. I assure you. There are enough cars.
There are definitely enough cars. I was considering it from the perspective of it's a Hallmark movie and people are within walking distance of basically everything.
That's true. I am thinking about actual rural America instead of
Yeah.
Hallmark America. Silly me.
That being said, yeah, there's definitely enough cars. So, Una, you came up with the idea of doing it dressed as Santa Claus, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Roll cheer for me to see how convincing it is to, like, dress as Santa and get some of that money.
So it's 2d6 plus cheer, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is 13.
Oh, damn. Yeah, wow. So for reference, chat, the max score for a hard, the max, like, number you need to hit for a hard number is 10. So 13 easily beats that. So, very, very good news, Una. This is a Hallmark movie. And where normal people might be attracted to, you know, very good-looking people and not much clothing doing a car wash, here it's winter, and it's December. More than that, it's Donkey Kong December. So people dressed as Santa is the sexiest fucking thing to the people who are coming to this car wash.
Yes!
Yeah. Now all that remains, Erica, go ahead and roll sweaters for me to see how well you can wash cars.
Good luck.
Oh, let's see. Putting that together, looks like I have an 8 sweaters.
Oh, shit.
8 sweaters.
Sweaters.
All right.
Sweaters. Why'd you need so many sweaters?
8 sweaters.
That
That
is washing all these cars. I'm sweating all of this.
Hey! So, being a friend to everyone, you've been basically, you know, friends with people who know how to, like, put some backbone and gristle into washing cars. So washing cars is no problem for you, and, well, it can be as much of a problem as is funny for the narrative, but mechanically, the car wash is a success, and you have about 20% of the loan budget. What's the exact number? Fuck you. It's 20% of the loan budget.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know there were so many cars here.
Yeah, no, I was expected that to be much more of a wash.
Charlie just gapes at them in confusion, like, what the fuck do you mean you didn't expect? What are you what? Well, fortunately, it turns out that human beings, even in weird bumfuck nowhere, need to drive places. Presumably to leave this tiny hellscape.
Why would anyone want to leave this tiny heavenscape?
You're right. I'm so. I don't know. Yes. Maybe people have the cars so they can drive here. Because it's so good to be here. Because everyone loves it here.
Yeah, it's great here. Like once you see like the smiles in the eyes, I know that sounds weird, but that definitely is a thing. You can definitely tell a difference in someone's eyes when they smile. But once you see the smiles in the eyes of the children, you definitely know the magic, and you definitely want to come here to see more of that.
Absolutely.
I can't say I've ever experienced that in my life, but I'll take your word for it, Sean.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should come to Olympos. We take magic on a literal level.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I was just saying.
Okay.
Well, as I was saying, it's a good thing you're here then, because, well, since you're here, you can finally see the smile in the children. Unless you were, like, planning to leave in a dramatic twist at the last minute.
What? No, I would never do something like that. Listen, I am married to my job, and my job is making sure this pageant goes well so Richmond Corp doesn't get destroyed on Twitter.com.
Oh, silly Charlie, jobs can't kiss.
What?
You said you're married to your job.
I don't need any kisses, like I said.
Are you sure?
You're married to a guy called Job.
I am absolutely not married to a guy called Job. I'm not married to anybody.
Well, that's really sad now that I think about it. Really, a kiss is the ultimate expression of cheer and joy. Sometimes laughter, but sometimes you're too busy kissing to laugh.
Oh, absolutely. It's the ultimate dream of Yule. I haven't had that yet.
I mean, sure, I guess. Can't say I've ever experienced it, you know. Maybe someday I'll get lucky.
I experienced it once, and not after that.
Oh.
Once? This feels like it's leading into something, Sean.
Every time I think about it, it makes me want to play the guitar wistfully, though.
Well, you know, Sean, maybe you can do that when I think we had other things we needed to do to save this pageant. You want to save the pageant, right, Sean?
Oh yeah, we gotta save the children!
Yes, of course. Let's save the children.
We gotta get the money to pay for the orphanage's operation and save the children.
Wait, the children needs an operation?
That's part of the loan. We used it to fix the asbestos.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that was fixed. What? Okay.
Charlie, why are you surprised by that? Wasn't that in your business's information that they got?
No!
Oh, that's a darn right shame.
Anyway, I think it was like getting some baked goods from the baked goods bakery.
Yes. Let's go maybe talk to the, maybe one of you folks who's more from around here could talk with some sort of friendly holiday-ish inclined baker into getting some baked goods.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone around here just loves to bake the dough to help the dough.
That was funny.
Great.
There is, in fact, a baker of baked goods in town.
Oh boy! I guess we'll go there.
To the bakery!
Alright. So, a pretty small young woman in very good shape, looking very young and very, how does this woman own a bakery, like, in her general demeanor, is busy, putting some dough in the oven in the shape of, snowmen, Santa Claus hats, something that vaguely looks like a reindeer, maybe? There's a lot of cookies. There are a lot of cookies on the shelves, and she's making a lot more cookies. Yeah.
That's a lot of cookies.
So many cookies.
Yeah. So you open the door, the bell jingles, and she calls back over her shoulder, "Welcome to Cookies Cookies!"
Hey, Cookie.
Erica! Hey! Oh my god, it's been forever! How have you been?
Oh, it has, Joe, you know, this and that.
Same old, same old. Well, I hope you're enjoying the all-inclusive holidays, but mostly Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing our best to.
Hello.
Well, hello there, sweet thing. You look new in town.
I guess you could say that. I'm Una.
Hello, Una. I'm Cookie of Cookies Cookies.
Your name's really Cookie?
Yes, it is.
That's such a delicious name. It's so cute.
No, I'm sure she made it up for marketing purposes. I'm joking. I'm sure you didn't.
Well, my father was named Butterscotch, so I got off lucky.
Oh god,
All
wait,
right.
it's, oh god. I'm so sorry for him.
Yeah. Yeah, God rest his soul.
How scrumptious. Anyways, Cookie, we are in dire need of some baked goods.
Well, I can provide some baked goods. Tell you what, y'all are so charming I might just give out a free sample. She pulls out some sugar cookies.
Yes.
Oh, thank you much, Cookie. So, unfortunately, with the situation we're in, we might need a little bit more help from you than that.
Oh, what kind of situation?
Well, you see... one moment.
Understandable, have a good day.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Nope.
Bye.
Charlie nibbles slightly on the cookies. Oh, this is good. Too bad I'm not supposed to be eating this right now, but it's really good.
Mhm. It is
Sorry,
a very
Mike.
good cookie. It's made with holiday cheer.
Okay, sorry about that. I forgot it was 6 o'clock and my alarm just went off.
It's okay.
Oh, it's all good.
Alright, well, you see, Cookie. Richmond Co. has apparently decided they don't want to help out the poor orphans anymore this year.
Ooh, old Richmond Co. They are no good.
No, sir.
We're
And it
trying to
turns
do
out-
better.
Yeah, this one's trying at least.
Oh my god.
But they want to throw out all the poor orphans out of their home on Christmas and make them go work in the salt mines.
Wait,
Mm-mm.
what? We when were the salt mines mentioned?
They were mentioned.
They were mentioned.
Fuck! I completely missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julian Richmond said, I don't know, move them to the salt mines.
I didn't think the salt mines were real.
The salt mines are very real.
Movie. I didn't know the salt mines are real.
Oh, well.
All right. Cookie gives a bit of a sigh. She's wringing some dough in between her hands. She looks conflicted about something. Go ahead and roll cheer for me, please.
Oh, hecky.
Well, I'm absolutely shit here. I got 4.
I
Oh,
got
no.
6 minus 1, so I got.
Are we all
5.
rolling?
I was mostly looking for Erica, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That is not going to be enough, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I'm everyone's friend. I'm middle of the road in everything.
The good news is your friend. The bad news is stat bad.
Oh.
Listen, I would love to help, but the last time I tried to help the orphanage, it led to some unpleasantness.
What
Unpleasantness?
sort of unpleasantness?
Did it set on fire?
No. The oven is meant to do that. Speaking of which,
thank
more
goodness.
cookies. She pulls them out of the oven.
More cookies.
Yeah, it's just the last time that I made a whole batch of cookies for the orphanage's pageant. I was there supervising, making sure everyone got their fair share of cookies. And when I got back to the store, it had been broken into, and all the cookies were gone.
That's
What?
absolutely horrible.
Huh.
Well,
I mean,
That wasn't exactly the orphanage's fault.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
but the door was locked and the windows were shut and someone came in through the vent. Only people who could fit in that were really small.
No, they'd never do
you
that.
think the orphans stole your cookies?
I don't know anyone else in this town who'd fit through the vents.
oh, come on, Cookie. You and I both know those kids wouldn't have that much of malicious in their body. After all, they're tiny. They're so full of happiness.
So full of happiness, and then they're full of cookies.
Well, yes, but you do make them oh so good.
That I do, Erica, that I do.
Well, presumably, okay, well, I suppose I could understand. Maybe the orphans are just really hungry. That is a thing that happens with orphans, right? I don't actually know. I've never spoken to an orphan in my life. Well, maybe what we can do is you could get the cookies and someone could stay here as like a cookie guard while you're making the cookie delivery.
Well,
Could even have someone make sure no one's hands get in those cookie jars.
everyone laughs. It's such a great and corny joke, which is one of the abilities of the friend.
Yep, I'm the comic relief, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie laughs and looks like betrayed by her own laughter. Like, what is happening? Why? It wasn't that funny.
Yeah. So, thanks to the power of comic relief, the joke is so funny that the threshold for any roll that players have to beat is reduced by 1.
Woo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, during this particular scene.
Well, if we're to get somebody to guard the cookies, how about that officer we met at the motel?
That's a
Marvin?
good idea.
Marvin, yes!
Yeah,
He
we're
could
in a
work.
Hallmark movie, so the cops are good.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a nice cop. There's no corruption here in Woodhurst.
Exactly.
And then again, I might have to make some Twinkies to make sure he doesn't eat the cookies.
What are Twinkies?
They're like little dough filled with sugar.
Do you make them?
Technically, they're frozen, but, you know, if you bake them, they're better. It's just a little bit trickier. I can do it, though. I am very talented at cooking and baking.
That makes sense.
I'd be willing to pay you. I wouldn't mind trying.
Do you have any money, Una?
She pulls out a gold piece that is clearly not $1.
Charlie's like, Una pushes her hand aside. I've got this. I will use my hard-earned paycheck to get you whatever you want.
Oh,
If you really want some, I can buy it for you, okay?
you're too kind. We have a lot of sugary treats in Limphos, but never heard of a Twinkie before.
Oh,
well.
get this woman a Twinkie.
One singular
got it, hon.
Twinkie.
Just a single Twinkie for you.
Mhm.
Right. In the meantime, just so I can make sure that the joke didn't end up being useless and there's still something to roll for, just in case Marvin is busy that night, would some of you mind showing me your muscle so I can make sure I have a backup cookie guard?
You've got it.
That's a sweaters roll. Let's go.
I am going to use my holiday magic to change that to a cheer roll.
Ooh.
That's magical. Let's go.
Magic.
So 2d6. Where's the plus sign? That's a 12.
That's a 12. Una, no one particularly knows how. No one would particularly guess how, given your frame. But Among people who were your friends back in Lymphos, somehow you're one of the strongest among them. So somehow you managed to look big and strong enough that Cookie looks over at you and is like, okay, we got a backup guard. nice job.
Oh,
Have a Twinkie.
Comes working on the farm.
Damn, Una, I didn't think you had that many bones in your whole body.
Well, you need some when you're wrangling the cows.
Oh, that's true.
Then as she's like doing it, she just goes to Cookie.
I'm telling you, you would love the sugary treats they have in Lymphos.
I don't know where that is, honey.
Oh, it's far, far, far away. I had to come in a cannon to get here.
Do you want a Twinkie, Sean?
What? Oh, I would love a Twinkie. Sorry, I was just
Okay.
I'm just staring at this really cool-looking cookie of Santa Claus.
It is a very nice cookie. Do you want it? I'll get it for you if you want it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. Alright, cool. So we've got some sugary tweets, and Una here is apparently a powerful being of strength, a pillar of strength, who will guard your cookies if we can't get the cop to help.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that can help. I'll see what good my cookies can do. Hopefully, there's also going to be some preventative action just in case the cookie bandit strikes again.
That makes sense.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh,
Just because it's the
crimes.
holidays doesn't mean you can't jingle their bells if they try to break in.
That's funny.
Okay, well, this has been a good time. I guess I'm gonna go talk to the police.
Nothing bad can happen when you talk to the police.
You're
They're
right,
pinnacles
well,
of law and order.
I am a blonde white woman, so
I wasn't gonna say it.
I should be fine.
All right. So, the next scene is the police station, which is decorated with all sorts of wreaths and that little long piece of like tree branches and wreath grass that's not quite a circle wreath. They have only wreaths and no Christmas lights or trees in this police station.
As you do.
That's the equivalent of the decoration they've done. Sean looks up, nods. I guess they really like wreaths here.
That they must.
It's a lot of reefs.
It's a lot of
Yes,
wreaths.
Sean, very good.
Mhm. And then at the front desk, Marvin, who is the same Reginald Vell Johnson looking guy, but not quite Reginald Vell Johnson, we don't have the budget for him, who was walking the streets last night, is currently at a desk taking phone calls. How many police stops does this man have? It doesn't matter. And he looks up, waves at you as you enter, but is currently busy on the phone going, uh-huh. And they stole the light bulb. Well, that's probably vandalism. I don't know what kind of other crimes I could charge them with. This happened how many other times? Well, in the meantime, I suggest you get some more light bulbs. I know. We'll keep an eye out for the light bulb bandit, ma'am. Thank you for your time. He hangs up. Karens these days, they call about everything.
Oh, well, sounds someone didn't have a very bright idea.
Yep. I swear, I keep telling them, just turn on the headlights, and they're like, no, I need the streetlights if I'm gonna see my way through things.
I mean, in theory, I'd imagine you could just use both. That is the point of... Okay, sure. Alright. Hi, officer.
Yeah. Evening, ma'am.
Hey, so, I don't know if you've heard, but, we're currently dealing with a situation involving the orphans' Christmas concert this year. We're in need of raising some funds, and we're hoping to have a little bake sale. Which,
Bake sale, yes. I hope you aren't
bake
counting on the police to raise funds. The police sexy calendar was, terrible this year.
No, sir, we do not expect that. You are civil servants. You should never have to pay a dime.
I was the sexiest one on the calendar.
Oh, I believe it, sir.
I believe it.
But, anyway, it's not that we're requesting money, but Miss Cookie across the street there, she's offering some delicious sugary treats, but she told us in previous years when she offered treats to help with the orphans concert, there was a cookie thief. I don't know if this rings any Charlie then Rolls Royce rings any jingle bells for you.
But unfortunately, you do not have corny joke as one of your powers.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's like she just like realized. It's like she cannot resist. Something in the air insists she has to say this thing, and she looks a little horrified as it comes out of her
there's
mouth.
the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's getting it.
Anyway, right. So I don't know if you've heard anything about this Cookie Bandit.
Cookie Bandit. I'm more of a Twinkie man myself, but I can imagine why someone would want to steal that many cookies. Because they're good cookies.
They are good cookies.
That they are.
Well,
Unfortunately, it's one of
wondering-
many unsolved cases we have here at the police station.
really, that is a shame.
There's only like 3 cops here. We have trouble solving everything.
I mean, that makes sense. It seems like you're very underfunded.
Hilariously so.
Hilariously so, yes.
We spent
mean-
most of the funding on the sexy policeman calendar, and that did not turn out well.
Oh, wow, that is a shame.
Thinking about getting a loan, that might help. Richmond Company is apparently offering up some.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking loans from them. They apparently are really into repossession if things don't go their way.
That sounds dubiously legal, but something that I, as a police officer, cannot possibly handle in the plot of this.
Yeah, funny.
Unfortunately.
Actually, sir, this is completely unrelated, but I am curious, what sort of petty crimes occur here in this town? Like, what sort of crime are you guys, like, just overfilled with? I'm very curious.
Well, someone's been stealing light bulbs recently. Couple of people have been vandalizing the junkyard. Why, I don't know. Stealing from the junkyard and then vandalizing the junkyard. And, mixing up the turn left and turn right signs.
Oh.
Someone
I
even stole a
see.
keep left sign the other night.
Oh my gosh. That's
Well,
horrifying.
that won't do.
No wonder Sean can't tell
Yeah.
his right from his left.
Sean is currently holding up an L on both of his fingers.
Sean, and then like Charlie like reaches over and kind of pushes his hands apart so that way they're set up properly so one makes an L and the other doesn't. It's like that. Do you see, Sean?
Oh,
Making
so Luigi and Waluigi.
Yes.
Wait, no, Waluigi's this, and he flips the other L upside down. So what does this make
Anyways.
this L?
I feel dizzy.
Anyway, officer, could we maybe perhaps request that you maybe keep an eye on cookies while she makes this cookie delivery?
Please.
Well,
It's
it's
for
not
the
on.
orphans.
Well, it's not on my usual patrol route, but if it is for the orphans,
There's Twinkies involved if you help out.
and there is Twinkies. So, Charlie, go ahead and roll cheer to try and convince the officer.
Yes.
Oh God! Why does it
wait,
have
no.
to?
You were the one leading the conversation.
God fucking damn it! Well, that's a 6, a 5. That's a 9 minus 1, 8.
6 plus 5 is 11.
Oh, right. So Sean can't tell his right from his left, but I, Kristen Trzynski, went to art school and I can't count.
It's 2 single-digit numbers, Kristen.
I'm doing my best, okay?
You are. We appreciate you.
Okay. Well, if there are Twinkies involved, you know I can't say no. Certainly gonna be better quality Twinkies than the ones at the non-store brand convenience store.
The non-store brand Oh my God, do you guys still just have a regular? You don't have a Walmart?
Yeah, no, we would have to pay money to represent Walmart here.
Oh, that makes sense. Damn, good for you.
Is all of your stuff still branded? Why don't you have market stalls?
What?
What? It's
Different
easier.
Different turn of phrase there, honey.
But we should be supporting small businesses.
We really should be. This is a small town, after all. Unfortunately, capitalism.
Oh,
My capitalism.
wretched capitalism.
Well, thank you, officer. We really appreciate your help.
Anytime, ma'am.
All right. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm not going to use this, but can I just give you the money that it would cost for a sexy policeman calendar and then not take the policeman calendar? I don't actually want it. I just want to support my civil servants.
Technically, that would be bribery of a police officer, which is illegal. However, It is a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to stare out this window for the next 5 minutes, and when I'm gonna turn around, I would love to see another $20.
I'll take it.
There. Yeah, you know what? Here, I'm gonna buy a sexy policeman calendar for Una.
Wow, that was a really nice thing you did for Una. I hope she enjoys the sexy policeman.
Yeah.
I'd love to have this as a trend starting in Lymphos.
I mean,
There's
I
not enough
guess
sexy
somebody
over
should.
there.
I guess someone should enjoy it.
I forgot how sexy things are over here.
Yeah, makes things quite beautiful.
Is it sexy here? As Charlie like looks at okay, sure.
Well, there's you.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. Well, not kidding, but kind of kidding.
That's funny. I mean, who could ever imagine someone being sexy in this town? Says Sean, the snow glistening in his hair.
Yeah, just couldn't see that happening here.
I should have gone to Hawaii. Okay, let's go.
All right, what's next on the agenda?
Well, we gotta tell Cookies that we got the police to guard her cookie shop for this thing, and then now we just have to set up the bake sale, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like the bake sale thing would be the thing that would most make a scene, since just telling Cookie would be very easy to do and have no consequences.
Correct, yes. So.
Absolutely.
Cookies, Christmas cookies.
All right.
Hey, Cookie, we got you a cop!
Cool!
Yeah!
Woo, please.
The
All right.
police are great in the Hallmark land. Okay, I guess we gotta set up this bake sale now.
We gotta set the bake sale. I guess we could try to set up a stall under one of the lampposts and hope it still has a light bulb in it.
Yeah, I guess let's do that. Maybe we can get some of the orphans to help advertise. You know, nothing advertises quite like sad children.
Yeah. I was about to say, wait, are you asking if the orphans can help build a stall? And I'm like,
No.
I don't think they're skilled in carpentry, and also that's child labor.
No,
Yeah, they're not
I would never
slaves.
ask the children to do anything like that. That would be cruel. But you know, Sean, if you want to put together a stall,
I'll see what I can do. You just hammer things until they stick together, right? That's what I remember from carpentry.
Absolutely.
Sure, that's the basics.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I guess I will organize this bake sale.
All right.
Woo!
Woo.
So, who's gonna help Sean assemble the actual stall that the baked goods are on?
I will
can
do
be-
it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it with my strength that's not actually strength.
All right. That's a sweater's roll.
Yep. I'll use my holding magic again.
Cool. You only have 1 point of holiday magic left.
That's fine.
Listen, it's a very magical time. That's a 9.
9. Okay. Sean is decent at carpentry, and so are you from your time working at the farm, you know, like basic repairs and whatnot. So you know how to get a stall together. And as you do, you get it finished, put a tarp over it so that snow doesn't fall on it. Sean, looks over at it, wipes his brow so that sexy sweat drips down it. It's like, man, that looks pretty nice.
It does.
I haven't built something like that since the last time I had a Christmas kiss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking what happened?
Oh, I built the stage for the Christmas pageant.
Wow.
The old one was falling apart, so I put some handiwork and elbow grease and old broken instruments into it and fixed it up good as new.
That's incredible. You know,
Yeah.
we could stand to use you at our barn. I think we were looking into building a new silo.
Carpentry's not really my calling, you know. I play music. I entertain. I try to make people happy, you know?
I understand, but sometimes people are multi-talented. You shouldn't be ashamed of it.
But I like music.
I understand. Well, I think you're very talented.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You made me think of, how it is back in Yule and Linthos. What we do is...
No, you go ahead. You were in the middle of something. I was interrupting.
Okay. No, it's just... You make me think of the, the not bards. What we do is we open our church doors, and it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're orphan or rich, we all flood into the church, and the music men and music women, they all play their musical songs. And we just sit around the Christmas tree and listen and trade gifts and share stories, and I think you'd fit right in.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds kind of like what we do for the Christmas pageant, except a little bit less secular.
Yeah,
Like, there's some secular, just to have people who appreciate Jesus magic come over, but, you know, for people who just want Santa, there's some of that too. We incorporate him in the pageant.
Well, I remember Father Christmas from when I was here, but I feel I found more of a home in Lymphos where it's not just looking up to this one thing and it's all merchandise and branding. It's just all of us together.
Yeah, maybe that spirit of togetherness can help save the orphans from the salt mines.
I like the way you think.
Meanwhile, I believe Charlie and I think Erica are going to convince the orphans to do marketing. Yeah, when I put it like that, it sounds weird, but...
I was trying so hard.
All right, so, the orphanage has a pretty nicely decorated stage outside. It's well polished, well maintained, doesn't look like rotting or anything, and has musical equipment like speakers and stuff set up, microphones across the stage, cables neatly tied together so the orphans don't trip. The exterior of the orphanage itself, however, doesn't look all that great. Like, it looks like a house from a series of unfortunate events that hasn't been cleaned this month.
I see.
Yeah. The kind of place that would desperately need a loan and then have a loan retaken from them, basically.
Man, I should have used the loan to actually fix up the building.
Oh, trust me, they did. That's why there's no more asbestos.
Right, of course, I forgot. Okay, well, let's get this over with.
Alrighty.
All right. You knock on the door, and Gloria, the thick coat-wearing, long blonde-haired woman who had the Uber driver fired, or quit on her, rather. One of the two. It's been a while. Anyway, she is the orphanage owner. She opens up the door to look over at you. Clinging to the back of her coat are two young-looking children who are inexplicably in Dickensian-era outfits.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
Hello, Gloria.
Charlie? Erica?
Ma'am?
Hey, so, we want to do what we can to save this pageant concert thing. And we're trying to raise money to do that, and we actually were wondering if maybe the kids would be willing to help.
So is that child labor?
No.
Because one of the laws we cannot break in this town is child labor.
Would you call selling Girl Scout cookies child labor?
Yes, it's a racket.
Is it?
Cookies aren't even that good.
Would you call selling cookies, Christmas cookies, a child labor?
Gloria, Gloria.
I mean, if children are doing it on behalf of adults, then yes.
But they're doing it on behalf of themselves.
I'm listening. They aren't going to be selling the cookies, though, are they? Because
No
offense, Little Cagney and Lacey here, these children cannot bake cookies for anything.
No. We're getting cookies from Cookies, which, as I've found out today, are actually delicious.
As you mentioned cookies, the orphan's eyes, like, widen and light up. Gloria's like, why don't you two kids go watch whatever's on TV right now? Yeah, they run back down the hallway, turn the corner. We gotta be careful about saying cookies here. It's like crack to them.
That makes sense.
Oh, I believe that.
Listen, it's not that we're going to expect them to do anything crazy. No more but just figured they could, stand by the stand, maybe sing a couple of those songs they're going to be singing at the pageant. Just a little something to remind people what this is all for, It's for the kids, so people should see, the people who they're helping.
A little preview act, like.
Exactly.
A preview act like a pageant before the pageant, like.
Absolutely.
I guess when you put it that way, it is a sort of pageant before the pageant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little benefit concert to benefit the benefit concert and make sure we don't get repossessed for our land and our orphans.
Look, whatever we have to do, we cannot let Richmond Corp repossess this and send those kids to the salt mines. I just saw how tiny their arms were. They'll never be able to lift any pickaxes or be fit for any mining equipment.
Yeah. And also they might get salt in their, hair. Which would be the worst possible thing to happen to them.
Oh, it's so gross when salt gets in your hair. Right, well, awesome.
No. We gotta make sure there's some degree of success or failure here. How many orphans do you need?
Well, need is a very subjective term.
Whichever would be willing to help. I think only a few would really be necessary, since, we are just doing this on, like, a street corner. So.
Since this is a logistics question, rather than trying to persuade the actual orphans, Go ahead and roll a Coco to see how many orphans you get helping with the operation and advertising.
Oh, thank fucking God. Okay, 4, 3, so that's 7, plus 3 from Coco, so that's 10.
Alright. Cagney, Lacey, stop watching the TV. Well, it's been like 3 minutes. And I said stop watching the TV, you got a job. Yeah. And someone get Blake down here. They haven't been working in a while.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. The 2 orphans in Dickensian clothing from before run out, and then they stare, they gasp audibly. Are you our new moms?
No, sweetie.
Aww.
No, but we're going to have a lot of fun today, and if you're lucky, there might be a cookie or 2 left over for a good little
cookies! Cookies! And then there is a voice from upstairs calling down, someone mentioned cookies? And a pretty tall, slender orphan, you can't really tell the gender, so you're guessing they're gender nonconforming, in a brown overcoat and like a little paperboy hat, comes down, short brown hair, kind of a half-asleep look on their face coming down the stairs. And I was like, I was told there'd be cookies.
There will be.
For people who are willing to help us out.
Tight, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just Blake. Don't worry about them. They, I think they're on drugs, but I cannot prove it. And they will never be shown because, you know, this is a small town.
Drugs aren't real. What are you talking about? This is a Hallmark movie.
Exactly.
All right, well, off we go with our child not labor.
All right. So, you return with the labor of 2 adorable children in Dickensian outfits, singing about the joys of Christmas, and 1 much taller adult-sized child who may or may not be in their 20s, also there, holding up a sign that says cookies.
Cookies.
There we go. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's doing their part, even Blake somehow.
Yes, Blake is definitely doing a lot. Charlie says she watches Blake, like, just holding this sign.
Can I, like, get a chair?
Can I get a chair? No, Blake, you will stand there and you will sell.
Whatever.
That's a very tall orphan.
Yeah, you know, some orphans are not just children. Sometimes they're teenagers.
That's true. And it's very sad. You know, teenagers need to be adopted too. It's actually a real problem. I mean, there are no problems here.
Yeah. I mean, I would adopt them, but, you know, I don't have a partner. Not anymore, and I'm not cut out to be a single dad being just a musician.
Oh, that's a shame. Did you have a partner previously?
Yeah, they were my first and, well, technically last Christmas kiss.
Oh.
I see. Did something happen to
Good news is, as far as I know, they're fine and alive somewhere.
Oh, phew.
them? Okay, that's good to know.
Well, the bad news is, the day after I fixed up that stage, fell asleep, went back home, and there was a note on the table. Saying, you had to choose between Christmas or me, and you chose Christmas.
They made you choose between them and Christmas? That's insane.
Yeah.
Like it's a holiday. What? No, Sean, that just doesn't make any sense.
She just sounds really shallow, to be honest.
They liked my music,
I'm
but
sorry that
I guess not enough to
Sean.
stick
That's
around for
terrible.
Christmas.
That's
Aw.
terrible, Sean. I'm so sorry. I can tell that you care about Christmas and music so much, and I cannot believe someone would make you choose between those two things. Like, can you imagine making someone choose between the thing that matters most to them and their part? Like, that's ridiculous. It's a crazy person thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate how some people get, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that's why I haven't, you know, been with anyone in a while. Because, honestly, I'd pick Christmas every time.
Oh.
That's very touching, Sean. I'm glad you care so much about Christmas.
Well,
What do you do the rest of the year, Sean?
I'm a musician.
Oh, of course.
of course you are.
Of course
Well,
you are.
Maybe one day you'll find someone who shares that holiday spirit too, as much as you do.
Yeah. If I ever did, then that would really be the perfect Christmas kiss, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, sounds great.
I understand that. You know, I thought I found my real angel in the snow. She just tells me to go fuck myself all the time, though.
That doesn't sound like the Christmas spirit to me.
It
No,
really
not
doesn't.
really. Well, she can be okay on the occasion. But that's all right. Friends are friends.
You
Hey,
guys
sure.
have a really weird. You guys have really weird definitions of like relationships. Like, you get that, right? Like,
Well, Limphos has a thing. It's like, you can say as many bad words as you want, but at the end of the day, we're all there for each other.
wow. Good for you.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't think we'd be back here. Erica,
So,
Erica?
you wouldn't be back here selling cookies in Hallmark Town?
I mean, Erica, how long has it been again?
Oh, I've lost track myself, personally.
You're a lot taller than I remember.
Oh, yeah, that happens when people grow up.
Sorry I was gone for so long.
Well, it looks like my internet is crashing. That's unfortunate.
It's not shooting myself from a cannon.
Definitely want to do something far less dangerous than that.
I mean, it was fun. It just hurt my legs a bit.
Understandably so.
Is this what Christmas is? Is this a conversation that people normally have at Christmas? I'm starting to realize I don't think I understand Christmas at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here so you can really learn the true spirit of Christmas. It's based around cannons and orphans and cookies and cheer. Mostly cheer.
Mostly cheer.
And I guess it is a little better than the rush of the office. Not that I think that, because I love my job. Yes. Anyway, like, let's sell these cookies.
All right. So, I'm gonna have someone roll cheer for me to try and advertise the cookies using the power of delightful singing orphan children and Blake.
Wonder who we should have you
I
do
wonder
that.
who should do it. Could it be the
who should
person
do it.
with the 4 in cheer?
I think it should be the person with the -1.
You know, I'm all about sharing the cheer. Erica, I think you've got that big grin on your face.
It's up to you guys.
You have the high cheer.
You have the high
Okay.
cheer.
You have the high cheer.
Like, yeah, I have a negative
Yeah.
1.
You know, I didn't want to assume. That is... that's a 7.
That's a 7.
Sorry, I just got a bit down about all this breaking up talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have played a wistful guitar chord. Instead, the bad feelings came out. Oh, man. Well, so the good news is you got some money. You are now 30% of the way towards paying off the loan. Bad news is you could have done a lot more. And worse news, you hear the screeching of tires in a limousine coming down the street. And stepping outside, being carried by a burly Russian man, is Julian Richmond III. What is this traffic obstruction in the middle of this small town?
Oh, hi, Julie. Have you come to buy cookies?
No, I've come to complain because that's what I'm good at.
It's a bake
Oh,
sale,
I'm sorry.
Julian. Have you never seen a bake sale before?
I've seen them with proper licensing, which I doubt you have.
It's a Hallmark town. The cop never said anything about needing a license.
And I'm a Hallmark villain. It's my job to be as obstructive as possible. Do you taste copper?
Yes, actually,
Sometimes.
it's burning in my nose. You can't do this, Julian. We are trying to save the children.
Oh, trying to save the children with terrible baked goods and traffic obstructions. Oh, I'm sure
Even had one of these cookies.
I don't touch bumfuck America homemade goods.
Ooh, idea. Huda picks up a cookie, it goes to the bodyguard instead and said,
Would you like some?
Roll charm. Or cheer.
Alright, 1 second.
11! The bodyguard takes a cookie in between two fingers that are bigger than the cookie. Takes a little bite out of it. Cookie is good.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
How much? How much we're charging?
You say the amount you're charging, and then he says, no. That is for baby amount of cookie. How much for all cookie?
All cookie?
I'm hungry. Want all cookie. I mean, to be fair, he's a big man. He needs a lot of calories.
Charlie immediately lists out, like, you know, an amount which, you know, is sizable for the amount of cookies we have, but is reasonable given our, you know, what one would expect from someone who regularly does businessy things.
It would be about X% of what the total budget needs to be.
X% of what the budget needs to be.
Go ahead and roll for X% of what the budget needs to be.
Sure.
Alright, so 4, 6 plus Coco, which is 13.
I'll make it 30%.
Sure.
I take. He just pulls out a credit card. Do you have Stripe?
Yes.
Yes.
Just immediately Charlie's like, right here.
He inserts the chip, waits the inexorably long time for Stripe to actually work, and read the card. Alright, fine, we're taking the cookies, but I'm not touching a crumb, and you need to move this stall before I report it to the police for traffic obstruction.
Well, we can't exactly have it now we've sold all the cookies.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Richmond.
That was really nice of you.
Yeah. Gregory was one who bought. Do not thank Richmond.
You're right. Thank you so much, Gregory. I'm
Gregory.
glad that someone understands the holiday spirit.
Is with two I's. There is no E. Is Gregory.
Grigri.
Because Russian.
You have the Yule Child that Lymphos desires. I hope you come visit sometime.
I do not know what that is. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Julian.
Yeah. All right. As you wave goodbye to Julian, he says, Gregory, if they don't move the cart with the stand within the hour, run over it!
Oh God, Sean, we better move it.
Oh yeah, we gotta go. Absolutely. We gotta go, guys. Blake immediately starts like pulling nails out of everything so it collapses and just bolts off in the distance.
It's very good at just pulling apart things. Oh well, good for Blake, I guess. They're very talented, apparently.
They're a non-binary person of many talents. I sure hope they find a loving partnership someday that would be willing to adopt them.
Yeah, that would be great for them, I'm sure. Okay. Well, I guess we'll pack up our stand, and now we have to work out what we're doing.
Let's see. We've done the bake sale, and we've done the thing before the bake sale. I might have forgotten it. I made room for Waluigi in my brain.
The car wash, Sean.
It was a car wash, Sean. Remember, you took your shirt off.
All right, I took the shirt off and put the Santa shirt on.
Yes, exactly.
It was very sweaty. It looked kind of like this. And then he just tosses his hair back again.
Oh my God. How are you so sweaty? It's below freezing out here and snowing beautifully.
I'm just naturally like this.
Okay.
Okay, so we did that. We crossed this off the list. I think the only thing left on the list was the benefit concert for the benefit concert.
The benefit concert, of course. How could we forget that?
Okay, fine.
What?
I guess we have no choice. Let's do the benefit concert for the benefit concert.
I mean, yeah, we did everyone else's ideas. Now it's my turn. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure that this benefit concert will save the benefit concert. It'll save the orphanage.
It absolutely will.
I put my whole trust in you.
Yay!
All right. And as they start to set up the benefit concert, we are going to take a break for hydration, bathroom, and all sorts of other things that are on break. And when we come up, the continuing story of Christmas for the children here on Not Hallmark. Don't go anywhere. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome back to some good fun holiday cheer time, fun time holiday cheers here in Hometown Holiday. So, when last we left our plucky band, they were going to save the orphanage by putting on a benefit concert for the orphanage's benefit concert. It was going to go great.
Yes.
So, the good news is, since putting on some music to raise money is mostly Sean's job, and Sean's a musician, there's no need to roll anything. He's actually a pretty good musician. He kept talking about it, but like even by CW and Hallmark standards, this guy is really good as a guitar singer-songwriter.
Wow.
Oh, that's a plus.
He's an artist.
His voice is filled with not just soul, but the soul of Christmas.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as he's singing, a lot of people are just stopping about their day to just stare in awe and wonderment, having like warm fuzzy smiles pop over their faces. And they start dropping money in the money jar for the money loan that you have to pay off.
It's working.
It's
Yay.
working.
I'm going to use my business brain and be like, I have a great idea. Sean, continue to play.
Okay.
I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna put it on the internet.
Oh,
More money!
looks like it's time to be savvy about how technology works.
Oh
Which-
man.
Which qualifies under Coco.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Put it on
6.
lemon wire!
And a 2. So that's 8 plus 3 for Coco, so that's 11.
All right. So how are you putting it on the internet? Is it like a...
doubles?
Yeah. I really want to see some of the doubles, but they've never been coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't rolling any. I'm like, I was
No.
like, maybe this. No.
No.
Oh well, sorry. I was really hopeful, and I had to voice my disappointment. Right. Yes. Putting it on the internet. So I'm going to since I still technically work for the Richmond company, I'm going to and because I do all of this work for the office, like I do so much work, I'm gonna put it on the our social media, be like, hey, we gave a loan to this pageant and we're supporting them, and as you can see, we're supporting great musicians and artists like Sean here, who is doing all of this work for the children, because we at the Richmond company care about the children.
We care so
So-
much about the children. All right, so Richmond Company is very rich and gets a whole lot of people viewing it. Some are hate views, some are like actual followers, but it's a pretty big audience watching that. And you get some replies to it saying, "OMG, can I buy this guy's album?" Or various questions asking, "Hey, where do I send money to this guy?"
And I'm like, well, you see, we have a Ko-fi, or we have a Ko-fi, or
We have a
if you want,
Ko-fi.
you can send via Venmo, or any of these other
Venmo-
things.
the Cash App.
The Cash App.
We do not accept Bitcoin.
We do not accept Bitcoin. We will also be streaming the Christmas pageant, which, so you can check that out, or you can come to this little town to see the pageant.
Book a flight today.
Book a flight today.
Yeah, book a flight today because the pageant is tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Get a last second plane on Christmas Eve. Do
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's not like anyone's coming here, so. Yes.
All right, so you have a viral hit on your hands. Yeah,
Oh my god, Sean, you're famous on the internet.
I'm famous on the internet. I didn't think
You
I'd ever
are
be
famous
popular
on the
there.
Sean, look, so many people. Look, and she's starts scrolling through the comments. Look, they're all saying such nice things about you.
Wow, one of them wants me to take off my shirt.
They do want you to do that, but you don't have to if you don't want to, Sean.
Well,
But
thank
it'd
you,
be
thank
really
you very
nice.
much. I don't want to feel pressured into anything.
Well, Charlie, seems like you had an idea that brought back dividends.
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan.
Yeah, we're 80% of the way to paying off the loan. And if the Christmas Eve pageant's any good before the regular Christmas pageant, well, we should be able to pay the rest of the loan off easily.
Yes, wait, are we talking about the pageant before the pageant or the pageant?
So, like, my thing was a benefit concert for the benefit concert, and the benefit concert's for the pageant. It's like previews, basically, for people who want to give last-second donations for charity and whatnot.
Of course, yes.
Can't have too many layers to it.
Yes, of course. It's like you just keep unwrapping it and you find more and more people who are gifted musically.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. The point of all this has been a really productive day, and I'm sure tomorrow's gonna be great.
I believe in you.
Well, I sure hope so. Wow.
In the meantime, it's getting dark out here, and the light bulb thief has been very busy, so we should probably get back to homes and or the hotel before it gets dark.
Oh, him! Yeah, I saw him last night.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm surprised. It seems like the sort of place that would be lit up with a bunch of beautiful Christmas lights to walk around in.
Wait, Una, did you say you saw the light bulb thief?
Yeah, he climbed up and stole the light bulb.
Did you tell the cops?
That's information that the cops would probably like to know.
Well, I thought he got enough information on the phone, so I didn't bother him.
Una, when you see these things, you have to tell the police. They're good here.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. I guess we'll all go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so, it is the end of the day. Yeah. Anyone doing anything specific during the night?
I will look out the window again.
Okay. It's much darker out the window now. The light bulb thief has been busy and took all the light bulbs from the light posts outside. You do hear some, like, rattling and squeaky wheels outside, though.
Oh?
Can't see shit, though.
Huh.
Can I lean out the window to try and see?
Make a sweaters roll to lean out the window far enough.
A sweaters roll. I got +1. 11.
Oh, nice! Wow!
Nice.
Damn! We're getting all sorts of successes and no doubles. Why?
No doubles.
All right. You look and squint outside, and it's very dark. You can only kind of see, like, shadows and silhouettes against even more shadows. But it looks like someone is pushing the first carriage you've seen that is not covered.
Huh.
Interesting. Do I recognize it?
Nope.
I will keep that in mind.
And then I get distracted by the cool breeze of Christmas.
Yeah. There's a Christmas breeze in here. All right. Erica, you doing anything?
Erica shares cookies with her cat.
The cat loves the cookies and rubs up against you to show that it loves the cookies.
Yes.
Yeah. And actually, Erica, during the night, you hear something. You hear what sounds like a squealing microphone feedback and then a pop as it suddenly cuts off.
What the actual hell was that? I'm going to look and see if I see anything. It's going to be dark outside.
Yeah, it's very dark outside. You can't really see anything.
Huh.
If you want to, like, lean out to squint, that's also going to be a sweaters roll.
Sure. 4.
4! You lean outside and a little snowdrift that was on the roof falls off and onto your head.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. The cat jumps onto your shoulders and starts licking the snow off your head.
Yep, that's enough outside for today.
All right. Charlie, what do you do?
Charlie probably finishes up whatever she can do, online to, continue this business prospect of making this pageant work. And then she's too stressed out to sleep, so I was gonna say she goes for a night walk, actually.
All right. You go for a walk during the night. It's dark as hell.
That's fine. My phone has a flashlight, like most phones do.
Yeah, like most phones, you have a flashlight, so you're shining it up and down the streets. It's a quiet town. There's not really anyone out and about. Most of what you hear is the wind, and most of what you see is snow blowing by. And then, your phone starts ringing.
What's that ring?
Hello?
And you hear the gravelly voice of the HR manager at Richard Company on the other line. I understand there was an unauthorized use of our company's social media.
Well, it's authorized, seeing how I have access to the account. It is one of my jobs as the assistant, seeing how assistants have to do basically everything around here.
It was not approved by Human Resources, and by the way, I did not approve.
Well, dear old HR man. Sorry, I cannot get over this mental image. Holy fuck. He's just sitting there, hunched over his computer in a horrible
HR, dear.
HR, dear. Well, we did fund this Christmas pageant, and I am doing my best to make sure that it goes off without a hitch to make our money back.
We had previously funded the Christmas pageant. It was then deemed unprofitable, and Julian was sent to retrieve our investments. You, on the other hand, have not only been going against company policy, but also taking the salary of company employees.
I didn't take anyone's salary. I've been using my own.
Gregory's credit card account would beg to differ.
That's not it. I didn't make Gregory do anything. He bought those cookies because they're delicious.
You are more than welcome to explain back at the home office. Your plane leaves in the morning. I expect you to be on it.
You understand it looks really bad if we shut down a pageant for an orphanage, right? Like, we're gonna get so dragged on Twitter.com.
Then perhaps you should have worried about that before deciding Twitter was your job.
I hang up.
Eventually, it is the morning.
Good morning.
Morning, everybody. Today's gonna be a great day. It's Christmas Eve, after all, and nothing could possibly go wrong today.
So excited! So
Absolutely.
excited!
Bounces on bed.
Oh my god.
Thank you for inviting me to your room for having this meeting.
Charlie?
I'm sorry, I have to think about what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
I need more than a second to determine what's more important to her, Christmas or her job.
Christmas or the job?
That's absolutely fine.
She could be off somewhere else and not in this scene
Yeah.
right now.
All right.
Yeah, thanks. Give me a minute to have her decide what she's going to do.
Has anybody seen Charlie?
Not since
no.
not since I dropped her off here. No.
Hadn't
Oh.
seen her come back down today.
Maybe she's just having a lie-in.
Oh, could very well be.
Absolutely fair. Getting sleep is important.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Except
and
tonight, we
gonna
can't
need-
afford to sleep early because, the last of the fundraising tonight.
Yep. Because we got to put all the energy we can into this sleigh.
Are you all prepared? Guitars tuned and everything?
I tuned it like 10 times last night.
Not 11 times?
Mine doesn't go to 11. That's far too extreme for a Hallmark movie.
Oh. You know what? Good enough.
God. God.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Julian filed a complaint with the police office, so we can't have the orphans for this last stage. It's gonna be just us raising that last bit alone.
Oh. Do you need help from us then? Or do you want to be like a one-man solo band?
I would really appreciate help.
Okay, well, I can't really play an instrument. I can just stand there and tap a tambourine.
Tambourine's still an instrument, that counts.
Okay, I'll just tap it and smile.
And I mean, you know I'm not as particularly great with the instruments, but I can still help out in any way possible.
Good to hear, good to hear. So, should we go get the stage set up?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, Erica, I know you're a liar. I remember when we were younger, you were a dab hand at the triangle.
Oh, the triangle hardly counts.
It makes a little ting noise. How much more Christmassy can you get?
Jingle bells are more Christmassy.
Oh, that's odd. Maybe I'm mixing up with Yule. In Yule, we just tapped the triangle in Symphony.
Possibly.
Maybe we can do both.
God. Charlie is just kind of like walks by with her head down, like dragging her like suitcase along with her.
Oh no!
Oh god, it's so fucking. Why is this thing so heavy?
Oh, hey Charlie, do you need help with that?
No, I think I've got it. I don't know why I packed it so full of things.
Well, better to be overprepared than under, I always say. Let me get that for you.
Exactly. Thanks.
Sean helps lift up the suitcase. So where are you going?
My job, Richmond Corp, they called me back, and my plane leaves in, soon.
Huh?
You're not gonna stay to watch the Christmas pageant?
I mean, I'm not really supposed to, my, duty calls. I have to, someone has to argue at the office for, why we shouldn't be, giving and then taking loans away from orphans. If someone doesn't, I don't know who will.
Well, that hardly seems fair then.
Oh.
Fly you all the way out here, fly in someone above you, then fly you out of here for no reason. You should be off the clock at this point.
Oh, you think that Richmond Corp doesn't have us working until midnight on Christmas Eve? Please, I don't even think I get Christmas off most of the time.
Well, in here I thought they were just monsters. Turns out they're downright Scrooges.
It's not like it's that important, right? It's just, it's...
I'm
Hmm.
real sorry, Charlie. I kept hyping up the joy of Christmas for you and how much you'd love to see it, but I guess it wasn't meant to be.
would have been really nice to see it. I mean, I'm sure you probably probably no one wants me here anyway, right? I don't belong here in the first place, so. You all have a good pageant?
What?
And, I guess I won't see you. I won't be coming back.
I guess not. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. Well, I hope you find your Christmas kiss, Sean.
I hope so too.
Charlie,
Yes. Yes, Una.
you know, on the off chance your flight gets cancelled or anything, we'll be waiting here for you.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky, right? I'll see you guys around.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie turns away, a single tear goes down her cheek as she walks away, like, doesn't even wait, just like, nope, gotta go.
We'll see you around, Charlie.
All right. This is so sad. You know what else is sad? The fact that we haven't had a single roll of doubles this entire time. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a dice, and whatever that lands on, I'm going to say that's the doubles we get.
Oh, dude.
1.
Oh no.
1.
All right. So, I'll have that revealed in just a couple of minutes when it's dramatically appropriate. But in the meantime, I guess we should, go get over to the stage.
Yep, sounds like we should.
Let's go.
All right. The drive over to the stage takes a little while. Sean is not the greatest driver. The keep left and keep right signs are missing, so he doesn't know where to keep left and where to keep right. And, making things worse, of the snow that was falling last night, it is falling way harder now.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the winds are super picking up. One could say this is a snowstorm.
Oh.
Ooh. I'm dreaming of a white Yule.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna pull over real quick. I don't think the car can drive through all this snow. Who wants to go walking?
Oh yeah, this ain't looking good.
Are we going to get there in time?
Probably. I mean, the concert's not until tonight, and it's the morning, so...
Well, you never know with this darn snow.
Well, I mean, it should still be morning, probably. Anyway, let's go.
Yep, let's trek on out.
All right. Yeah. So you trundle on through the snow over to the stage. It is covered in snow. Sean looks at it. Nothing that a couple blow dryers can't fix. Yeah, the scrimmage is gonna be right as rain by the time the concert starts.
Do we have blow dryers?
Well, luckily the orphans do.
Yep, so we better get working on that fast. For
How
all snow
convenient.
time like the present.
All right.
That was fun.
Corny joke, you did it! Let's go! We're gonna reduce the difficulty of all the scenes here at the stage right now by 1!
Nice.
Yeah. Speaking of which, it's a sweater's roll to start de-icing and de-snowing the stage so that it's performance-worthy.
Is that all of us?
Well, obviously it's not gonna be Charlie, but yes.
Yeah, all of us are here, you muppet.
Hey, don't insult the
And-
Muppets. 10. Okay.
10 as well.
Nice, double 10s. All right. So, with the spirit of Christmas and an abundance of plugs and power strips and extension cords, you managed to get the stage de-iced within a couple of hours with some grit, determination, and hard work, and also some of the town coming together to help de-ice the stage with you, because blow dryers are very small and they had some spares.
Ah,
Yeah.
isn't that lovely?
They're like, well, I was gonna go head out to my folks' place, but with this snow, I ain't driving anywhere in this weather. Might as well enjoy the show here, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Might as well.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you, everyone. Oh, wait, I should probably go over to the mic and say this. That way they can all hear me better. Sean heads over to the microphone stand, taps it. There's no sound. Testing. Thank you, everyone. And then in the background you hear, what?
Oh no!
I'm gonna quickly follow the cord for the microphone, see if it's plugged in.
It's not.
I plug in the microphone.
There is the squealing of some very harsh static. Take it out!
We've got a problem then, y'all.
Someone must have taken the mic converter.
What? Huh. I wonder if...
Silently ponders.
That's what that sounds like. I heard something like that last night, but had no idea what it was.
Did you hear what I saw?
Possibly.
I saw a carriage outside and somebody was moving it. But I didn't see who it was.
I didn't hear no carriage. I just heard some pretty gnarly feedback like we just heard there.
A theft!
Who would be stealing all this, though?
Who could it be?
Probably the same person that's the light bulb and the cookie bandits.
Jeez. I don't know what to say. Without this microphone, I can't really perform. I can try to keep the crowd here and entertained by just going man to man, but can I ask you guys a really big favor?
Anything.
I need you guys to find this bandit before the show tonight.
Well, looks like we've got our hands full then, don't we?
I mean, sure, a Christmas adventure.
Nothing like that to bring the spirits up.
Well, come on, Erica.
Yep, let's see what we can't track down.
All right. So, as they go looking for clues, on the road, Charlie, the Uber, who was threatened to go back to work just on Christmas or else he'd be sued, stops in the middle of the road and starts cursing in Spanish, turns to the back seat. Sorry, ma'am, they set up a roadblock.
What?
I don't know. Police are there with the roadblock.
Oh. I guess I'll go see what's up. Actually, this is just like, actually, this snows. You know what? I wouldn't recommend driving in this anyway. I'll go check out the roadblock. You go home, man. It's snowing like crazy.
All right. Rate me 5.
Will do.
All right. You step outside. Marvin is there running the roadblock, waves over at you.
Hey, Marvin. What's going on?
Set this up for public safety. Big old patch of ice out there on the highway leading to the airport. Besides, even getting to the airport, those planes aren't flying anywhere anytime soon.
Huh. It seems like the kind of thing where if I believed in it, I'd say it was Christmas magic. Fortunately, I'm a heartless bitch, so I don't believe in anything like that.
Well, heartless or not, I'd sure be doing anything but standing out in the middle of the street today. Of course I have to, because it's my job until I get relieved, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I guess I'll figure something else out, because I guess, conveniently, I can't catch this plane. Thanks, Richmond.
My name's Marvin. Richmond is the company.
Richmond? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Marvin. I am thinking of a lot of different things. Richmond. Speaking of Richmond. You've been out here all day. I don't suppose you've seen anything outside of, you know, people having various weather mishaps, what with it being crazy weather out here today.
Haven't seen anything much. Got the usual complaints from people calling in. More light bulbs being stolen. Minecart being stolen from the junkyard. The usual.
There is a lot of theft in this town.
Petty theft, mostly.
Petty theft. A lot of petty theft in this town. I'm so sorry. You are just so overworked.
I really am. There's only 3 cops in this town. That seems like not enough.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, especially in a town
alright.
where the cops are not corrupt and actually do their jobs.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. Well, maybe once I finish raising money for this orphanage, we'll see if we can help with funding the police. Something which I feel very weird saying. Alright, well, good luck, man. I'm gonna head back in, I guess. Thanks.
Have a Merry Christmas!
You too. Okay, well, guess I'm stuck.
Alright. And, being stuck and not wanting to stand out in the cold, you head back in the direction of town, where conveniently, Erica and Una are looking for some clues.
Super
hello.
sleuths.
Shouldn't you two be helping with a pageant or something? Or concert or whatever?
We
Shouldn't
are.
you? Yeah, I thought you were on a plane.
This doesn't seem like it's gonna be flying in this weather, so I guess I'm here for now.
You're staying! Hugs it.
I mean,
Now that-
yeah, well, you know, I guess that's Christmas magic or whatever.
Yeah. Guess it does look pretty snowy outside right now.
Yeah, why are you two out here?
Someone stole some of the equipment we need for the pageant concert.
And we have to find them. A mystery.
Oh.
No,
of
even better.
course.
A Christmas mystery.
Oh, I hate it. Okay. Alright, well, so it sounds like our, this bandit going around town, I assume they've stolen something from our music bullshit.
We have no mic, essentially. They took the converter or something.
Okay.
I do remember one thing. The carriage wasn't closed.
Open carriage around
And-
here?
Yes, an open carriage.
Like a convertible?
I have no idea what that means, but I'll go with it.
That seems weird for someone to be doing around at night, especially.
I guess we'll look around.
Alright. It's time to look for clues. Which
Oh,
means
boy.
this is the test of your intellect. Get me some cocoa!
Coco.
Alright.
Did my snowy instead of shitty pun count?
I'll have it count.
Yay.
So is it? Oh yeah, okay, I got it.
I got a 6, a 5, and then I have 3 in Coco, so that's 14.
I got a
8.
2.
Okay. You got a 2 in cocoa. Una, you have no idea what you're looking for. You don't know what cars look like.
These are very weird carriages.
So you just inspect every parked car you see on the street, wondering, does it have a roof? Does it have a roof? Does it have a roof? No.
Why don't they have any horses?
Charlie keeps like gently guiding Una away from like every car she like stops in front of. Like, no, keep going.
All right. Erica, you notice that a lot of the lampposts here have had their light posts unscrewed, but mostly all of them going down a couple of streets. Some of the streets are left untouched, and the ones with light bulbs screwed are leading towards the outskirts of town. Not only that, but with the 14 in Coco,
Woo!
Charlie, you notice that someone has, recently moved up piles of snow onto the middle of the road. And when you adjust it, you can see what look to be, tire tracks, but for very small tires. It's a wide body, about, 3/4 as wide as that of a regular car, but the tires are tiny. And it looks like there's a set of footprints in the middle of these tire tracks, pushing whatever made them along.
Huh.
Well, this all looks pretty elf-spicious.
That was awful.
Gosh,
I'm trying.
Tiny feet in a tiny little cart, huh?
Oh, that is pretty weird.
I think we should see if the orphans have a tiny little cart.
Yes, we should.
Let's go check it out.
Blame the orphans!
All right, so you can follow the tracks, or you can go down to the orphanage. Which one do you want to do?
I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cool. You follow the tracks as they lead to the outskirts of town, where it's snowing and it doesn't look like much, but you do notice a big old cave entrance in the distance with some lanterns hanging in between it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you head over to the cave, get some shelter from the snow, and as you wipe your eyes clear of snow and adjust to get a better look in the darkness, you can see that several light bulbs are hanging from the ceiling, plugged into various generators laid along the walls. The light bulbs look around the type you would expect to be plugged into a lamppost. And there's a disused sign off in the corner reading, Woodhurst Salt Mine.
Oh, I know. It's all coming together now.
Something tells me all these things are connected.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. Just a Christmas inkling.
This is all very strange.
Who owns the salt mines here?
I'll go on and call out,
Hello? Is anyone here?
Roll charm for me.
of course. Oh, I've got to manually type it again, fuck.
Do it, coward, you won't.
I'm trying. +4. That is 10.
All right. Your voice echoes down the salt mine. And you hear, after a second, tap tap, the squeal of microphone feedback, and then an echoing voice as if from a microphone. Hey, you got any cookies?
Oh.
Blake?
I swear I'm about to deck someone's halls.
Can we not hit children?
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
That's not in the Christmas spirit.
I can't hear you unless you're yelling, because the mine doesn't echo all that well, so...
Are you deeper in? We can come closer.
Yeah, that might help. You have cookies, though?
Drops in. We got a Twinkie.
It'll do.
All right.
Trots over.
All right. You follow some lights and some arrows of yellow spray paint that have been painted onto the walls of the salt mine. And eventually you catch Blake leaning next to a minecart. There's a pickaxe that is next to one of the walls that has evidently had some mining done to it. Bunch of rocks have been loaded into the minecart. Blake looks over at you, waves. Hey, can I have that Twinkie now?
Of course you can.
Pulls
Cool,
it out.
thanks.
It's a little bit squished.
It'll do. Blake starts chewing on the Twinkie.
Are you the one who's been stealing all this all this shit, Blake? Like, has this been
Yeah.
you? Why?
How come?
Well, I can't see in the dark, so I needed something to light my way so I could mine. I couldn't carry all this up, so I got the cart from the junkyard. Got some old busted generators, fixed them up with scrap metal from the junkyard.
No.
Also, I just
Blake-
love cookies.
Like, why are you mining?
For gold.
For gold?
In a salt
It's
mine.
a salt mine.
Yeah, but they found gold down here once.
So, why the microphone?
Needed the converter, mostly. Mike just came with it. One of these generators
Oh.
was, like, from Europe, and their plugs didn't work, so I made do.
Okay.
We,
Why
we
you after
kind
the
of need
gold?
that.
Yeah. Why do you need gold?
To pay off the guy who's trying to buy the orphanage.
Oh. Oh, Blake. That's really sweet, but this is also kind of sad.
If you need a converter, I'll tell you what. I think we need the converter for the concert. But I'd imagine we can probably buy the converter you need from the local hardware store.
Yeah,
I think actually, you know what? Actually, seeing this, I can see that actually child labor is good. Actually, and if you want to come with me to the hardware store, I do have this hard-earned paycheck, and I would be willing to help you get what you need to maintain this operation.
Strictly speaking, this is volunteer, so this is not officially sanctioned by anybody. It's just something I'm doing on my own time, so it's not technically child labor.
There you go.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure they're open for Christmas.
Oh,
They're
Good
like-
thing it's Christmas Eve.
They're like one of those really super Christian stores that closes every Sunday, so...
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But,
We
you need
could
a
all-
converter for the thing, right?
The concert, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
concert. I was gonna be playing the Christmas tree during it.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
Would you
very
like to
thin,
play-
I'm very good at sitting still and holding shit, so that's why I'm the tree.
oh,
Would
the
you like
actual
to do
tree, not the
something
film.
else?
Yeah, no. What? No, I'm of that age where I'm like way too cool for that kind of thing. But, you know, the other kids like it, so they should probably
Yes.
get a say in how they make money.
Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Of course.
Go ahead and, someone roll Coco to get some economics in this mining operation for how they're gonna get the money.
I will do that.
Go for it.
4, 3, 7 plus 3 for Coco, so that's 10.
So that's a 10. Alright. Let me just unplug this real quick. You might want to cover your ears.
Okay. Ah!
Alright. There you go.
Oh,
That
there's,
should get the mic back up and running. I'll think of something for how to get the gold out of here.
Thanks. You know, you're very industrious. Maybe after Christmas we should. You know, I never really thought about what you can get out of a salt mine.
Ah, oh, Charlie. Well, you know, Blake, you're really sweet.
You're very industrious, and I admire that about you, kid.
Hey, it was either this or steal the money directly from people's wallets, so.
I think I prefer this
appreciate
one.
you not going the other route.
You know, I wouldn't condone that, but smart thinking.
Have fun saving the children.
Thanks, Blake.
We'll do our best.
Remind me to here. I was gonna save this for my plane ride. Charlie pulls out a cookie.
Oh, yeah, thanks. God, this shit's like
Yeah.
crack, you know?
It really is, but they're really good cookies.
They're really good cookies. Man, I'm just flashing back to the night I stole all the cookies from the shop. Best night of my life.
Oh,
Was it necessary to break the window, though, when you broke in?
I did not break the window. I went through the vent. I'm a classy master thief. Thank you.
You are a classy master thief. You're awesome, Blake.
Damn straight I am.
Damn straight. Alright. Be cool, kid. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later.
Bye.
Later.
Alright.
Alright, let's get this back to that pageant. Concert, whatever.
Alright. You head out of the salt mines and through the whipping snowstorm back into town, trundling and shoving your way through the snow to get there as fast as possible before the time of the concert would start. Go ahead and roll sweaters to see how fast you get there.
9.
Oh my god. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, it's snowing even more! Let's go!
And look at that. 2 5s.
Yeah, I double rolled.
All right, double roll of 2 5s. And as you go through the snow and it starts snowing even more, you see Blake ahead of you. Hey, wait! I got something just in case. He hands over a wrapped box over to you, Una.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are moving really slowly, by the way. You should probably go faster if I'm able to catch up to you from the 9.
Yeah, good point. All right, I'll
We're
save this for
trying.
later. Thank you.
All right. You get to the stage, and there's a pretty big crowd gathered that have been intermingling with Sean. Some of them have smiles on their faces, but their eyes look like really restless and uncomfortable, like, are we gonna have to sit out here in the snow with no actual concert to benefit the children? What the hell, man?
Oh.
We're here!
We're
You got
here.
the part.
You guys Charlie?
Hey, Sean! Funny thing, turns out planes can't take off in this kind of weather. Christmas magic, right? We got your microphone thing or whatever. Before I get too nervous about this, I'm gonna go make sure the stream works. I think a lot of people are probably not gonna be able to get here physically, and they should be able to hear you sing. It's Christmas, right?
Yeah, that would probably help. Thank you so much. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah! Charlie's like bright red, like, okay, I'm gonna go get that set up.
All right. You go get the setup. The converter's plugged in. Ring. Testing 1, 2, 3. Ring Sean's voice over the crowd.
Hey.
Sorry for the delay. But well, in the end, it all worked out thanks to a little bit of Christmas magic that I hope I can share with you all on behalf of some very good friends of mine. And he starts playing his guitar. And as he does, the whipping snow swirls in like this perfect circle around the orphanage and the stage, forming like this barricade around it, making sure like the immediate performance area is perfectly clear, but everyone else still has this whipping and blinding snowstorm. And once more, Sean's performance is legendary. People smile, slowly nod wistfully. There's one guy who gives his wife a side hug, which is scandalous for Hallmark.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And it is a glorious, glorious Christmas benefit to save the children. And then 10 o'clock rolls around, which is the start of the noise ordinance, and Sean's time is over. And you have 99% of the loan collected.
Okay, that's fine.
Ha! An evil British voice echoes over the crowd. Look at you! Julian Richmond walks in. I gave Gregory the day off, so I'm walking myself today. It's Christmas, I'm not a monster. But anyway, ha! All of this babbling about Christmas magic and saving the children, and you didn't even get there in time.
Actually, you're wrong.
How so?
Well, as as a woman who spent many years of her life putting her nose to the grindstone, I have a decent amount of savings, and we only need to hit 1%, right?
Evidently.
I'll pay that last 1% then.
You drop some money into the collection jar.
Oh, and by the way, I quit.
You're supposed to hand in a 2 weeks notice! HR will have your head for this!
No, they won't. I'm not going back into the office. And if they do have a problem, well, the last post I made on their social media, should have some final words for them. Should help smooth things over. And there's like a post all about how great this concert was and how much we love the orphans and we would never, ever send them to work in the salt mines. Unless they want to, because, it is good to get some pocket money.
Oh, this isn't over, I am going to get that orphanage and the land on it, and I am going to get the gold in that salt mine. Just you wait.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
God.
So, Una.
Yes.
Now that the snow is a little bit clearer, you can see there is a tag on the box. And the tag reads, "To Julian."
Yep. Oh, knew it.
Julian,
What?
Just trots over.
I think this is for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's always been a tradition in my family to open one present on Christmas Eve. I guess this is the only one in front of me, so it'll do. It'll do.
Go for it.
Yeah, he opens the box. Holy shit! And pulls out this bright yellow, pretty solid looking rock. Gold! Gold is here! I knew it! I knew it! I got the gold I always wanted!
Oh, wasn't that lovely?
Thank you, non-secular Jesus! I shall go report my findings right away. This may have been a slight setback, but this is my most glorious Christmas ever! And he turns and walks off into the snow. Blake walks over.
So is that real gold, or did you spray paint a rock?
Yeah, real gold's way heavier. I just spray painted whatever was there.
Charlie holds her hand out to do a little high five.
Blake high fives!
You know what?
You're the
He's a
best,
little
Blake.
confused, but he's got the spirit.
They're just... Thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Making someone think something's valuable when you just got it to make them happy and make them go away is the true meaning of Christmas, says Blake.
Absolutely.
Damn right.
I guess.
Anyway, orphanage is safe, so I guess I'm going to bed. Later.
Yeah, later.
What?
I admire your initiative, kiddo. I don't have a job currently, but I do have a sizable savings account. How do you feel about an adoption, if you're interested? It's up to you. You're old enough to make your own damn decisions if you want.
I mean, I'll think about it, but I'd kind of like a mom and a dad. And as they say this, I have tallied up the final points, or final-ish points. Charlie, there is a tap on your shoulder. Sean is there.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you mind stepping off for a little bit so we could talk in private?
Yeah, of course.
All right. You walk over to the side of the orphanage as people disperse and start heading back. He points up. There is a sprig of mistletoe hanging on the side of the orphanage. This is where I had my first Christmas kiss.
Oh.
I just want to say thank you, Charlie. You've done a lot for me. You expanded the reach way beyond what I could do in this small town, and well, you came back to help. So, only if you want to, because consent is important. But I think I'd like to replace memories of my first Christmas kiss with a better one.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
All right.
The most chaste of Christmas kisses.
Yeah. The most chaste of Christmas kisses. People say that of the top 5 kisses that ever were made, that wasn't one of them. But for Hallmark, it was quite adorable. And thus was Christmas saved for the children. And we never even got to see the children perform. So, final point total.
Let's go.
So, I had Charlie with 8 points, plus 5 to make it 13, with the final kiss with the love interest. Una had 7 points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Erica had 6, but friendship is most important, so the friend wins anyway.
Excellent.
Now, there are secret objectives for every character that they randomly choose, and I don't even know until the end of the game. So, we're gonna go down the line and ask if anyone met their secret objectives. First off, Charlie, what was your secret objective?
Embarrass my boss.
I would say that counts!
Woo!
Una, what
The
was your
only
secret
time-
objective?
My objective was to tell every NPC that I encountered my supernatural backstory. Halfway through, I realized, I feel like I'm disrupting the story, but by doing this, so I will stop.
Okay. And Erica.
So can anyone want to take a guess of what mine was?
I can't.
Make it least 10
the
puns.
10 puns!
10 puns! You did it! 7 points!
The 11 that I managed to squeeze in there.
Let's go!
Incredible.
Amazing.
All right. So, that is a total of 13 for Erica. I miscounted earlier, it would be 15 for Charlie. So a total of 22 points for Charlie.
Yeah!
And 7 for Una.
Yay! I did it! You know what? It's not about the points, it's about the holiday spirit.
Oh my god.
I'm going back to committing war crimes. Bye!
And that was Hometown Holiday.
That's the most Charlie has ever won anything.
I can't believe Charlie got 1,000,000 points.
1,000,000 points! Well, you see, it's because I played her slightly out of character by having her actually be capable.
She's competent now. What?
Competent in this. Apparently, Charlie can be competent in the Hallmark universe, and only in the Hallmark universe.
I guess we gotta make the Hallmark universe canon in order to give Charlie a happy ending.
Yes. God, that was delightful. I loved
was
it
really
so
cute.
much.
Yee.
It's so great. It is fantastic capturing that cheesy spirit.
Was a blast.
God. Sorry, just really thinking about this. Well, you know, it's my family tradition to open one present on Christmas Eve.
Hey, guess what? It's mine too.
That's so good.
I mean, same.
My family does not do that, but I have heard of the tradition before.
It's a little wobbly because I separate separate Christmases with various branches of the family so as to avoid a massive spread of sickness if someone gets sick, like has happened
I get that.
twice in a year. But with the main family, we open one on Christmas Eve.
Nice. God. That was fun. I had a good time.
Yee.
Yeah. This
That
was
was
very
so
nice.
cute.
Thank you all for
Even though-
joining us on this Donkey Kong December day.
Wait, I have one important question.
Yes.
Did Sean ever figure out how to tell his right from his left?
Okay. I'm reminded of a very funny story with someone I used to know in high school.
Okay.
There was a girl in high school. I met her when she was, I believe, a junior. And she did not know her right and her left, but she knew port and she knew starboard. So I imagine that Sean finally learns left and right through port and starboard.
And he constantly says this, and then Charlie cannot figure out port and starboard. And of course, they're together forever because this is a Hallmark movie, so.
Right.
So they'll be together forever and get married.
Mm-hmm.
And adopt
So she
a
just
child.
has to live with that and adopt multiple children, I'm sure.
Surely, yes.
Of course. God. So he just spends their whole lives doing port and starboard, and she has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
You know, port and starboard.
God. Well, this was a fun time. Feels like a good start to Donkey Kong. What the fuck is Donkey Kong December? I've never heard of this.
I believe it was started by VG Donkey on YouTube. I don't know why, but he did so far at least 2 years of nothing but covering Donkey Kong and various Donkey Kong related media.
I see.
Neat.
Fascinating.
There's another channel I follow called shoot, I already forgot what it's called, but basically discussing why various aspects of video games work, like why WizPig from Diddy Kong Racing works as an example of childhood threats and overcoming them. And he also did Donkey Kong December, so there's like 20-30 videos all discussing various aspects of Donkey Kong. And that's the power of Donkey Kong December.
Fascinating.
Nice.
I mean, it's better than fuck you, it's January month.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him up before the stream ends because I hate being the guy who's like, the name's on the tip of my tongue.
Mm-hmm. God.
Designing for, that's what it's called. So like for WizPig it was The Childish Terror of WizPig, designing for nostalgia. Or like the fight with King K. Rool at Donkey Kong 64, designing for climaxes or whatever. Stuff like that for Donkey Kong December!
Excellent. I love it.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Next week is probably going to be a different kind of stream. I will let you know more probably on that day. We'll see you all later, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.
And Merry Christmas!